Hey everybody, in 2023, VVC Life is taking things to a whole new level. And how can you be a part of that? By joining our Patreon. Once you become a member, you'll get access to tons of new content every week. You also get access to our exclusive Discord and also some live events that are going to only be for our members. All of our shows like Indie Show, Aries Lounge, and Black Watch Theater all have exclusive content that you will be able to access anytime you want to. Also, you'll be supporting our growth. So why waste time? Join the Patreon right now. Patreon.com/VVC Life. We'll see you guys in the comments. Peace. Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast. Make sure you subscribe right now on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts every Monday for a brand new episode. Let's go.
Yo, what's happening? I almost forgot that today was Tuesday. Man. Hey, it's your man, Mastermind, and it's the end of the month. We've done 28 days in February, and every Tuesday this month, this season has been fantastic. We've had amazing guests. The music from the indie artists have been fantastic. So why would I stop now? Today's going to be a fire show. Tell your friend to tell their friends to tune in right now. You can watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on our YouTube page, VVC Life. All right. So with that said, today is a special day because today I want to start off the show with I am just honored because this person wanted to choose us, the indie show, to premiere a world premiere of their music video. And that person is a friend of the indie show. Put your hands together for Rhino of Contraband.
What up, what up, what up?
What's good, family?
What's going on, Mastermind? It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Man, blessings. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you on the show, sir. Big shout out to you, JK. Yes, sir. Once again, it's on. Bruh, you know we love your music over here. And the fact that you wanted to share your world premiere of this music video on the show means a lot.
I appreciate it, man. And for the audience out there, y'all heard my brother Mastermind call me Rhino, and that's a nickname, and that's for the people that that get to know me, that love me. So I'm your big bro Rhino. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me, that's cool. But when you're looking for my music, you look for Ryan Lionheart on all streaming platforms. And like I said, a blessing to be here on the indie show.
That's what's up. Okay, so it's been a minute since you've been back. You've been out there grinding and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
I want you to. So what have you been up to? So how's it been?
Everything has been good, man. I'm in the studio right now. Just been making music and trying to get out here since the pandemic hit. I hadn't really had an opportunity to get out and do shows. So I just been around the city, just doing a lot of shows, just doing a lot of networking, and everything's been good, man. Just moving at the pace that God got me at, man, and just putting my best foot forward and pushing the music out here.
All right, without further delay, I'm gonna give you the floor, sir. I want you to introduce this music video.
All right, y'all. This is my brand new single. It's produced by a super producer named John Boy out of Louisiana, and this is perfect timing, y'all. Let it rip.
World premiere exclusive.
First we're born, live on this earth and die. Some of us never feel worth, others we search and find the real truth. Since our youth we all have heard the lies, saying there's something outside that makes us certified. Witness the serpents that slide and view the birds that fly. Try to find your purpose and rise, although you hurt inside. You thought that it was too late, wasn't certain you shine. But once you focus, you'll know that this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. What what you believe in. So many out here are deceiving. Don't care less if you and your family continue breathing. Keep us beefing over coke, treason, dope. It's treason. Does anyone seem to care? Nope. And we know the reason. We kings and queens in this world, we born royalty. Way more powerful than we look with no loyalty. Feel like we lacking if we ain't stacking. What's worse is that. Don't know how priceless our life is, cause we ain't purchased that. In fact, tell us keep taking the raking them racks. But how we gon' make an impact if we ain't making it back? Attended too many wakes and we breaking our backs. But God has got a plan that could save us from that. First we're born, live on this earth and die. Some of us never feel worth, others we search and find the real truth. Since our youth we all have heard the lies, saying there's something outside that makes us certified. Witness the serpents that slide and view the birds that fly. Try to find your purpose and rise, although you hurt inside. You thought that it was too late, wasn't certain you shine. But once you focus, you'll know that this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. No time for hesitation. This dedicated to the ones that stand alone, set apart, completely separated. Like all the Israelites afraid to fight except for David. How much is the measure of faith? Cause I don't wanna waste it. See it could grow, overflow, and affect your neighbors. Just know the trying of your faith is gonna test your patience. And we ain't just pacing in the ghetto wasted. We activated in the communities trying to build a better nation. We could use reparations, but we ain't beggars waiting. Got revelation unlike that place that you left your faith in. This is an invitation. So make your reservations and remember you blessed and favored. First we're born, live on this earth and die. Some of us never feel worth, others we search and find the real truth. Since our youth we all have heard the lies, saying there's something outside that makes us certified. Witness the serpents that slide and view the birds that fly. Try to find your purpose and rise, although you hurt inside. You thought that it was too late, wasn't certain you shine. But once you focus, you'll know that this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time.
Yo, once again with that fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell them how they can download your music and see that video again.
All right, y'all. First of all, the video probably won't be available till after the show because I gotta make sure it's a public link. You know what I'm saying? I sent the unlisted link to my man Mastermind for the exclusive. So probably when the show is over, probably about at least by 10 o'clock, you'll be able to see it on YouTube. But to get my music, go to Ryan Lionheart, okay? RYANLIO. Y'all see it on the screen, all right? And I also got a group, and you know how all the streaming sites are. They also tell you if there's other groups that the artist is associated with. So when you go to Ryan Lionheart, also scroll down if you're on. Well, let me just give you the name. Contra Culture is my duo group's name, and that's KANTRE KULTURE. All right. And I also want everybody that's tuned in right now, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, Ryan Lionheart, aka Rhino. And if you follow me, then I got the link in my bio and you can get to everything, all the videos, all the music and all that stuff. Mastermind, thank you so much, brother, for having me. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stick around.
That's what's up. Matter of fact, I want you to be a guest judge and we'll be the judge of that.
I heard you got some Detroiters.
Well, Detroit is in the building.
Oh, look, well, I just want to show you something, man. You know, Detroit is in the building. I still got this is when the bad boys first swept the Lakers back in, 89? This is from the Detroit Free Press right here. So this
Lord.
Here proof, we go. Proof that I'm a real Detroiter. We're gonna we're gonna switch the hat.
Oh snap! We got a ringer in here. This is crazy.
Man, that's That's the 1984 World Series hat right there. We're gonna switch hats up.
It's about to get crazy in here.
Yeah.
JS,
What up,
my
though?
theme music.
Brothers out here. Let's go.
Hey yo, it's about that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastermind.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Mastermind, if I mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastermind.
One time for your mind, two times to move your spine. It's the hip hop and show stopping, fat phone vault, dropping, master of the wheels of steel. It's your man, Mastermind. I'm crazy. It's crazy in here. The chat room is off the chain. It's the indie show, all things indie. We're going out with a bang tonight on the indie show. I'm already crunk. What's good to everybody in here? Half of Detroit is already in the chat, so I'm trying to keep up. If you put something in the chat, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Y'all feed me. You keep posting, I'm gonna react to that. The more y'all post, the more crazy I get. All right. It's your man, Mastermind. We're going to have ourselves a great day today. Let's start it off correctly with Hello Neighbor. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hello, neighbor.
You know how we do. I got to show some love to folks out there. And the first person I want to show love to is my homie that holds me down with the special effects. You always hear his voice every time. He's my executive producer, JS1. What's good?
Yo, what's good, my G?
You feel that energy, sir?
What's
feel the
really
energy?
good, man? I don't know. I'm scared, man. Detroit is deep. Detroit is very, very deep, and I don't know how to feel about it. So I just want to know if I got to go to Detroit to get my life back. Like, what am I going to eat when I'm there? Where we going to pull up at? Is there a club I can hang out in Detroit? Come on, Detroit. Get in that chat room. Y'all already, I asked the question. Ain't nobody gave me no answer. So, you know what I mean? Check me out in the chat room.
Meech Almighty said grilled chicken pita, no tomatoes. They
Let's
eat
go.
pitas out there in the D. All right, look.
Okay.
A whole bunch
Okay.
of folks in there. 650 mil. Look, real quick. Who else I got to show love to? I got my cheat list right here. I got to show love to my platinum members. Let's put it on the screen. I got to put the platinum plaque up there. Big shout out to Jay Kells. He's done. Duo Muller is in the building. He is now on the plaque. And Sam Anderson is on the plaque. To get on the plaque, to be an indie insider, you just have to be on the show, chatting, and be in the mix with everything for 3 episodes in a row. 3 episodes, and we're putting you on the plaque. But then if you disappear, we take you off the plaque, all right? So big shout outs to the folks out there like those cats right there. And some folks like Jordan, I think Jordan is next in line. If he's on the show tonight, he is going to be on the plaque. If you've done 3 episodes already, or this is your 3rd episode, holla at me, because I've seen some folks, Any and Everything podcast. I see y'all. Annie A, I see you, King. Yeah, on there. You see that, Jay? We're going to have to add the podcast folks on there. Let me see what else we got. Shout outs. After this show, we have an after show. This is going to be a great show. So if you want to just talk about or listen to us talk about the great things that went on in this episode, check us out on the after show. There you go. It's exclusively on Patreon. So if you haven't put up your $5 to be a part of that, come on, show me some love. Help support the show. All right? Cool. What else I got to talk about? A lot of people have been asking several things. One, how do they get on the show? I wanted to let y'all know that season 4 is booked. Season 4 is booked. Every season is about 3 months. I got everybody I need, but season 5 begins in May. So if you want to be on the show and book on the show, email me. It's theindieshow.co@gmail.com, theindieshow.co@gmail.com, and we'll just talk about getting you on the show. But I'm still taking indie artists to be on the show. Okay. So if you want to be an indie artist, just go to our webpage, theindieshow.co. There's a way you can submit your music. Cool? Cool. And man, big shout outs to all of the countries that have been showing me love on our podcast. The Philippines is crazy. They showing me love. Jordan is showing me love. Spain is just now new, showing me love. United States. I think we got Canada just made it as well. So I'm very happy. And shout out to the UK as well. So let me know where you're coming from, especially if you are outside of the United States. Big ups, big ups, big ups. With that said, I think it is time for Previously On.
Previously on Ready to Die.
All right. So big shout outs to Any and Everything Podcast. He said, let's join shows. Look, man, look. Anything to spread the word, that's what's up. All right. Sean O'Leary is in the building representing LA. What else? JS1? We got a clip from last week. Last week's episode with Zwan Landfair was pretty darn good. He was very verbose. He had a lot to say, but everything he said, he was full of passion, full of knowledge. He was dropping gems left and right last week.
I do have a clip. I mean, I'm trying to see if I can pull it up here. You know what I mean? There we go. Just give me a second. Hey, don't make, and just let everybody know to make sure, if you haven't done so, submit your music. Look, I tell everybody the best way to get on the show is you submit your music early. So go to theindieshow.co. Like, even if you want to get on next week's show, don't wait until the day before the show or the day of the show. Submit your music as far in advance as possible, so it gives us time, to kind of put you in the mix. Also, make sure that if you're wanting to vote on somebody, you got to be live on the show. Voting opens during the show, but I'm not going to tell you when, because you got to be watching to make sure that happens. So without further ado, let's get into our clip from last week. I'm not taking no. Totally wrong. God damn it. I totally got the wrong clip. That does not happen often. And that was totally wrong.
It doesn't happen often. It's such a crazy show. Anything and everything can happen. Coming up later on in the show, our special guest, it's going to be my man, Ranier. He rocks the Love Life of an Asian Guy website. It is, to me, this is an exclusive. This is a big gift for me. I'm very happy. He's coming up next. This is just me stalling for time until my man JS1 can get what he needs to get. Because if we're not going to play a clip from last week's episode, I need you guys to go back and check out last week's episode. Can you do that for me? And no, that is big code. So look, that's not what we were going to do. We had the opportunity.
Go ahead.
What's up? I was about to say, we just move on.
On a run. All right, I'm gonna try this one clip, and we're gonna see if this works.
Indie Show, all things indie podcast.
At midnight, we were having a smoke session.
God damn it! Nope, that's not the right one either. Dang. All right,
that was the DMX one, but yeah, I need to check out that show anyway. All right, cool. So previously on, just go check out Zwan Landfair. You'll love it. It's funny. All right, good. So it's time to introduce our guest. I already set it up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the man of the hour. It is my man Ranier Maningding. I hope I pronounced your last name correctly.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for having me on.
What's happening? So I'm all about getting people's name correct. How do I pronounce your last name?
Maningding. You're close.
Maningding. All right, close. All right, cool. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good. Feeling good.
All right. What side of the country are you on, sir?
I'm actually in Arizona. We recently moved over from Texas.
Okay. What part of Texas?
Dallas.
I used to live in Dallas and Garland in Richardson.
Yeah, I was right over there in Plano, so it's it's all right. I'm glad to not be there.
Exactly. It's flat. I got you. Yeah. All right, my man. Okay, Arizona, y'all doing some things. I know y'all happy with y'all basketball team right now, so that's what's up. All right, so with that said, we're going to start off with our first segment. Our first segment is called Elevator Pitch.
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right, in Elevator Pitch, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself to me. It is 20 seconds. You have 20 seconds. We're going to the second floor and make it interesting because if it is terrible, I'm going to say, Ranier, thank you so much for your time, but that was awful and I'm going to let you go. All right, so no pressure whatsoever. Are you ready? Once we see the clock, and JS is going to let us know when it's time to go.
All right.
Oops. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hey, you're that guy from the 18th floor, right? The one who's hosting a pretty cool late night podcast. What's going on? My name is Ranier. I work with artists, activists, and business owners of color. We want to create more engaging, smarter, more sustainable content. If you're interested in talking about your vision, I'd love to grab some coffee sometime. Here's my card. Shoot me an email.
Yo!
Nice.
Yo! Rockstar status.
Was it all right?
Is how you do it.
I made it. I made it to the second floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, look, man, I'm impressed. Yes. Hey, Jay, he killed that one.
Yeah, there. Yeah, he actually did it like he was really pitching you for real. And he gave you his business card at the end of it. So you can't say you don't have his number.
Yo, this is true. All right. Hey, look, you passed that one. Now it's time to move on to our next segment. It's called New Phone, Who This?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right. So in New Phone, Who This, we're going to send you 10 rapid fire questions. Your job is just to keep it 100. Answer it any kind of way you want to, short, quick, well thought out, but you just got to keep it 100. Can you do that?
100%.
All righty. All right, big shout out to Heath Gunn is in the building. Sorry I'm late for class. It's all gravy. You never miss anything but the good stuff. All right, so here we go. First question. Let's go, Jay. What is this? This is so wrong.
Oh, my bad.
You drinking, sir? Oh, there we go. It's a lot of reboots on TV right now. All right, Magnum PI just started on NBC, okay? What 70s, 80s, 90s TV show would you want to reboot?
Ooh, I don't know if it was late 90s or early 2000s, but I want to say that show on Nickelodeon, Kablam. It was like this comic book variety show. It was weird. I liked it.
Okay. Hey, that's a good one. All right. Hey, look, that's the first time we've heard that one. Off the beaten path, I'll allow it. Next question. How do you like your wings, sir? And also what flavor? Lemon pepper, hot, barbecue, mango, habanero, plain, or other? And drums, flats, or both?
I like flats, lemon pepper. Wet.
Flats, lemon pepper. All right. My man JKL says he wants to give me a break remix with Lizzo. Well thought out, sir. I see you. All right, next question. Pick one concert from 2023 that you have to go to. Got to choose one. Janet Jackson, Jill Scott, Maxwell, New Edition.
Between 1 and 3, I'd go 1. Janet Jackson, for sure.
Janet Jackson. One more Janet Jackson. All right. I like it. Coolness. Next question. Who's the best Aunt Viv? We got the original Aunt Viv, Daphne Maxwell Reid, who replaced her, or the Bel Air version?
I'd be lying if I said that I knew the answer because I didn't watch the show, so I'll go with original.
I got you. We'll stick with the original. He kept it 100, and that's the rules. Keeping it 100. And my man Meech says he likes the replacement. All right. In spades, if you play spades, which is the big joker? The big colorful joker, the small black and white joker, or the 2 of diamonds?
I'd say number 2. I'm guessing.
You don't play spades?
No, I was a 13 kind of guy.
Okay. What's 13?
That was a game that a lot of the Asian people would play when they wanted to bet. So I was playing that in high school.
All right, hey, there it is. There we go. Kafria says the colorful one. All right, I like your answer, Miss Lady. All right, what's the title of your autobiography?
I know it's convenient, but I'd have to say the name of my page, The Love Life of an Asian Guy.
Nice. One of the things I like about that question so far this season, everyone has rattled off the title of their autobiography without even thinking about it. It's
Wow.
amazing. Like if someone could ask me that question, I don't know. I probably would have to sit and think about it. But you guys this season has been fantastic.
I thought I had to think about it a little bit,
chat,
but
okay. People in the chat room, this is interactive. Every question I ask, you can answer as well. Come on, feed me, Seymour. Next question. Which award would you prefer to win if you got an award nomination? The Oscar, the Emmy, BET Award, SAG Award, or the NAACP Image Award?
I'd have to say Oscar. I'd like to do a right. If I had to do it, I'd like to do like film writing.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like it. Kafria says she wants an EGOT. She want to win them all. I see you. Nice, nice. No. Next question. What's your favorite go-to sandwich? Tuna, grilled cheese, fried bologna, or peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah, if a tuna sandwich is really good, I can go for it, but it's not always, it's like 50-50. Sometimes it's like too sloppy. So I feel like more consistently a good fried bologna.
Okay, that's what's up. Real quick, Kafria, I hear that you are a beast in spades. I'll believe it when I see it. All right, so good luck with that. All right, so next question. This is one of my favorite questions. All right, and I ask this question to everybody. All right, how do you like your grits? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter, and you can answer. You can combine your answer if you need to. I'm ready.
We're actually making shrimp and grits tonight, and I think we're doing like butter and cheese and salt and pepper. So we add a bunch of stuff. Old Bay, you can't just limit it to salt.
My God, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Look, the only way you could have messed up with that question is if you would have said you put sugar in them. Now, there's people out there putting sugar in their grits, and I don't know why. Half of them seem to be from Detroit. The other half seem to be from the West Coast in Texas. It is crazy. All right. Not sugar. Yes, people say sugar. If they're out there, you'll see them. Any more questions, JS? In Black Panther Wakanda Forever, should T'Challa have been recasted in the movie?
Ooh. I don't think so. I think after Chadwick, it almost feels disrespectful, and I think it almost like extinguished the momentum of the second one being able to shine on its own. So,
I dig it. That is. I like the answer. I feel just like you, and I just think I think some time travel shenanigans is going to age up T'Challa Jr. and he's going to be a grown up Black Panther. So I can live with that. Man, good stuff, sir. Is that it, Jay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have passed, my friend. Thank you so much. That was New Phone Who Dis. All right. So we're moving along pretty expeditiously. I'm enjoying this. So it's time for our next segment. It's our music segment. And I call this one, we'll be the judge of that.
Court is now in session.
Man, look, people out there are loving you. That whole shrimp and grits answer, the crowd loves you. All right, so in this segment, we are going to listen to watch music videos of 3 indie artists. All right, if an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, one of the things they win, they get their very own show. They get to be in the hot seat just like you.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is watch a video, critique it, and then move on to the next one. After all 3 videos have been watched and critiqued, we're going to put up a poll so they can vote for their favorite artist. All right. So a lot is on the line. All right. So
Hey,
as our special guest, so what?
Real quick, do you want to run that ad or do you want to wait until after the segment?
No, let's go ahead and run that ad.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna throw up one of our sponsors, our biggest sponsor for the indie show. Bam! Electric Eyes Clothing. All right, so pretty much, yo, you can go to electriceyesclothing.com and then you can pick up, man, they got hoodies, t-shirts, they got hats, they got all types of dope stuff. You know, how do you perceive the world through your eyes? So, like, you know, make sure that you support today the same way they supported us, man. Oh, also, they have an IG, Electric Eyes Clothing, everything spelled correctly. Check them out, follow them, and that's it, man. And we appreciate her for supporting our brand. And so we want y'all to support her.
Excellent. Look at this. Everybody's blowing me up on my phone. Just look, y'all, I'm live. It's going on for real. All right. So anyway, we're gonna start the show off with our first artist. Wonder, are you there, sir? Are you tapped in? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put him on up. Wonder, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real LL Cool J because ladies love this dude right here. Wonder.
Yeah, that's
welcome
a fact.
back to the show.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, I'm good. So
good.
A little birdie told me you messed around and moved to the West Coast.
I might have done that, yeah, just 2 months ago, actually. So I'm pretty fresh.
How has the move been, and what made you want to move out to the West Coast?
My question is it as cold in Arizona as it is here? It's been like 50 degrees and it's been 80 degrees back in North Carolina. I'm like, dang, what did I move for? I thought I was coming for that warm weather, but
yeah, honestly, Arizona, it's like it's, you know, in the morning time it'll be like 40, 50, and then in the evening time it'll be like 80, 90. It's wild.
That's nice. We'll get there. We're working on it.
All right. So, Wonder, here we go. I want you to tell everybody about this song that we are going to see today.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm Wonder. This song that you're about to see is called Finished, and it's a music video that I filmed actually in San Antonio, Texas, at a racetrack. It's an abandoned racetrack. You'll see in the video, and hope you guys enjoy it.
Lifestyle that we live in. So hold on, let me finish. Little chilly in this bitch. Baby, kill me if I never got rich. This all worthwhile if you're willing. This all hold on, let me finish. Said I had a recipe, but no one ever believed me, no, yeah. So now I'm on the better things. And I don't care if you don't fuck with me, no. Serve another juice to my enemies. Slip up off of those amenities. Funny, I never lie, yeah. 100 times, 100 tries, yeah. That's the truth, I don't really lose. I've been in the city making moves. Couple of alley-oops, jumping through some hoops. I just finally mine, yeah. So I lie, yeah. Looking around, I don't miss it. Little Coney in my drink got me pissed. This lifestyle that we live in. Hold on, let me finish. Little chilly in this bitch. Baby, kill me if I never got rich. This worthwhile if you're willing. This hold on, let me finish. Counting on my father, my dad. Even when I'm down, I'm still alive, just another hit of cocaine. Do or die, I done lost with a road game. Who am I? I've been in the city making moves, couple alley oops, jumping through some hoops. I just finally mine, so I lie, yeah. Fucking but I don't miss it. Little Coney in my drink got me missing. It's a lifestyle that we live in. It's a hold on, let me finish. It's a little chilly in this bitch. Baby, kill me if I never got rich. Damn, it's worthwhile if you willing. It's a hold on, let me finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, one time for your mind is the indie show. That right there was finished by our guy Wonder. I'm gonna go around the horn. JS1, what you think about that one?
Man, you know this is my guy, man. This is my joy, man. I rock with this record, man. Yo, the clothes, you know what I mean? I'm in the big trucks, you know what I mean? Like, I like trucks. Like, the video was fire for me. It wasn't over the top. It was vibe, you know what I mean? And then he really got the vibe music down, bro. And I fuck with the record heavy. So shout out to you, man. I appreciate you keeping making the music, bro. I'm happy I got another one to add to the playlist.
Hell yeah, I love that. Thank you.
You said the word vibe. That was the first thing that I thought about. Thinking about vibes, let me introduce our guest judges. We got Ryan Lionheart. He is back. And then let me also, my homie, here, Renee is in the building. How y'all doing? Look, Kia, calm down. We good, all right? Calm down. You over there cheesing already. All right, Ranier, what did you think about this one, sir?
I thought it was a great cruising song. You know, just a song that you can just turn on while you're, you know, getting lost. I feel like the video direction, it was smooth. It looked great. I loved it.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
All right. Lionheart, talk to him. What you got?
That was fire, bro. Like Ranier said, man, the vibe was cool, man. It was I like the vocal arrangement. I like the track. Whoever did the track was fire. I like the way he was jumping through some hoops. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he was bringing the vocals up. You know, it was dope, man. It was like it had that original sound to it, man. You know, it fit in with what was going on, but it had that original sound. You know.
Thank you.
You Wonder.
I'm sorry.
I should have recorded you and put you on the track, man. That would have been the move.
Hey, hopefully we can work one of these days, bro. That was.
Hey, I loved your video, man. I watched it. It was great.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and we share the same name too, so I'm not mad about that.
Oh, that's dope. I'll make sure I'm following you.
Exclusive. We know his real name, folks. All right, Kia, what you got? And you know, this is the Simon Cowell of the group, so Kia, talk to him. Yeah, hopefully you're not biased, but let's go.
I'm not biased, but you know, I'm a Wonder Woman. And but I love this one. I love this one more than the last one that was on the show. Like, I love to see the progression. I love to watch you grow, and I see your chaotic eyeball in the back.
Oh yeah.
So I know you be over there and recording. But no, when you hit your higher notes, I'm not gonna lie, I melted every time. So I love the whole thing, the vibe, the drip, everything was right. Everything was right. Everything.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Look, hey man, look, real quick. Dominic Bailey said this that cruising on a sunny day type of song. JKL said Kia stopped everything to hop on with her boo. He also said another strong submission on the indie show. It's a battlefield out here. And Gunn said, for me, it's hot. It needs a strong rapper feature to jump in on that beat. Buffett and Group Cook says, good vibe from the start. Post Malone before the liquor. And yeah, they out here. They're loving it. So Wonder, tell folks how they can get in contact with you, to buy your merch, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, so you can find me on all social media platforms, it's Wonder94. There's no E in the Wonder. And then my website, wonder94.com, merch, everything's available on there. So easy as that.
My man. All right. Fingers crossed. Good luck. Have everybody stick around. Got to watch all 3 videos. This is the honor system. Watch all 3 videos. Be honest. Critique them as we do. And then vote when we tell you to vote. Shout out to all the Wonder women out there. This is crazy. This is crazy. Appreciate your Wonder. All right, we'll put you back in the green room. That's my disco Wonder. The ladies love him. It's crazy. All right. So, Meech Almighty said he want to be on the remix. Everybody want to jump on this remix. You know, it's crazy. We're going to have Detroit. We're going to have Alabama on the remix. That's crazy. All right. So the next person is going to be our current champion, because I'm trying to wait on our third competitor because he has a video. Let him introduce it himself. But let's bring our current winner, one and only, representing the D, is Meech Almighty.
What's the deal, man? What's up, man? Y'all see them 19s in the comments. Shout out my people in the comments, man. What's up with y'all?
Man,
look, y'all feel the vibration? That's Detroit coming into the room. Look.
Y'all know we in the building, man. What's up with y'all, man? Record live right now.
Look, this is something look, any and everything podcast says she better keep the same vibe all show. Look, man, look.
No, she be showing me love. Don't do it like that, John. She be showing me love, man. Don't do it like that.
Look,
we don't do no discrimination on the indie show. Tell them, man. We don't do no discrimination.
Man, that's why Detroit stand up. Is it true that last week was your first interview?
First interview, yeah, true. First interview on the podcast for sure.
Man, hey, dude, you
and I
rocked it out,
appreciate y'all for having me for there too, and I appreciate y'all made me real comfortable. I felt like I was at home for a second, man.
That's what we do. Look, man, my job is just to make sure everybody's comfortable. It's gonna be some folks that've never interviewed before. I'd rather you come, mess up, do what you want to do with us before you get those big time interviews with all the radio stations and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right, most definitely. I understand. I appreciate that too, shit.
They were showing you love last week. Are you ready to hold it down this week?
Oh, I'm for sure ready to hold it down, man. Shout out to Wonder, but right now it's my time, man. Right now it's on me right now, man. So drop them 19s in the comments while we right here, man.
There it is. Go ahead and introduce this thing, man.
Man, this 1995 to the intro, Blessings from the 7, out on Apple and Spotify and YouTube, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Yeah. Fuck. Drop the motherfucking ass straight, man. Ooh, that one is cool. It's cool. 19K in this bitch, man. Look, it's unlikely that you ever meet another nigga like me. On 7-5, going south with all the license. Fuck with your kids, don't be fucking with the prices. I know some young wild niggas, they ain't got no guidance. They shooting shit up, they ain't really in a fighting. Was on the corner making plays, I'm a tight end. I won't never fall off, nigga, I'm that tight end. Yeah, them Rico charges got me cautious when I'm writing. I seen them use verses as a statement and indictments. We got lawyer money, catch a case and I'ma fight it. Told your bitch don't call me, Meech call me Almighty. Sorry baby, I don't date. I just wanna hold your head, hold your chin, fuck your face. I ain't finna pay no pay. I don't care how much she say. Got my game face on, but they know I ain't finna play. Yeah. I feel like all these niggas hoes and I'm the opposite. I ain't making songs about no ops, I'm popping out on shit. Beat your ass about them counterfeits, you better not try that shit. Uncle's all the dishes, cooking up, ain't having pot to piss. Ain't talking VVS's when I say he had that icy wrist. Fuck, I look like dropping my location, niggas die like that. Tell whoever if they wanna kill me, come and find me then. If this bitch ain't got her CPL, then she might die with him, yeah. Say she might die with him. We lurk drive-thrus. Catch a nigga while he driving in. Hope that little hoe know how to react when them shots flying in. Them niggas that you see me with my brothers, I ain't got no friends. It ain't gotta be a clock around, they know what time it is. Got some niggas in the hood that's clumsy, always dropping shit. I get in that kitchen, make a mess, I need a mop it is. Got girl in the trap, CPS can't even stop this shit. Granny back on that, so I'm packing up and hiding it. Ruger 9 milli, 16 on me, I'm Stojakovic. Of course a nigga tried, but I bet they ass won't slide again. You disrespect my dead people, get put in the sky with them. I love you.
Just so nasty. That's just so nasty. Look. Do you breathe? I'm trying to figure out when do you breathe when you're doing that? Because I'm just like, you just spitting. I'm just like, okay, is he gonna stop, put a period on this thing or what?
I'm gonna be a real musician. It's punching in and all. That's all that is.
Well, how you gonna do it when you on stage?
I'll be real with you. I'm punching in now. Nick can't breathe like that long. Man. I can't even hold my breath for more than 10 seconds, man.
Man, you got folks out here practicing.
Don't kill yourself trying to do that, man.
And whatnot.
In and out.
Yeah, you can't punch in and out in real life. All right, so I'm gonna let you go first, kid. What you got?
Oh man, I really love this track. I'm glad I got to hear it again because I heard some lines that I didn't hear last time, and that's how much he's spitting. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen a few times just to catch all of it. So I'm really feeling this one, and when a song hit without a video on the show, that's when it really hit.
True.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that.
Yes, yeah, so 19K, I'm rooting for you.
Good looking, my baby.
Reinhardt, what you got?
Not only was it hitting without a video, you see, I it was time to throw on my Detroit hat. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the D. You know what I'm saying? This a 1984 World Series hat. I'm gonna tell a little on myself, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? I'll just let you know that. All right, but I just wanted to say that, like the thing about Detroit is, when cats kick that Detroit, when they kick that Raw, you right in there. Like they be having you right in the trenches with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and hip hop wise, when you got a track like that and it's got no drums, and you can make the people feel you with no drums on it, like because the track is out. But everything he was spitting, you could tell he wasn't. I mean, it was raw, and you could tell it was that real. You know what I'm saying? So, like hip hop wise, and just in terms of the reality of what he's talking about, like it's cold. You know.
Good looking, man. I appreciate that. that.
Yes, sir. That was dope, bro.
It's the honor, Ranier. What you got, sir?
Even though this one didn't have visuals, I think the story was the visual itself. It really painted a picture, and I think that, in my mind, I kind of just saw like meeting a friend and having conversation and catching up, and you just have this short, a couple of minutes to hear everything, and it kind of passes by, but you feel like you had an experience. So I'd love to see what kind of visuals accompany this, but great song.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that as well, man. So all my 19K don't be acting funny to her. Y'all see she showing me the love, man.
JS1, real quick, what you got?
Man,
y'all can find me on.
Hold up for a second. Hold up.
JS1.
Hold up, man.
My bad.
When the video coming out, bruh? Tell us
video
when the video
out
coming.
Soon, man. Y'all gotta stay tapped in. We got videos on YouTube, 19K Productions, man. Videos coming every other week, man. I might wake up one morning, record a video, and put it out tomorrow. You never know, man. You gotta tap in and find out, man.
Man, you gotta let us premiere it, man. You gotta let us premiere it next week, man. Come on now, let's get it.
Most definitely, I'm gonna stay in touch with y'all as soon as that video ready. I'm coming straight to y'all. We're gonna put that on here the first time we get seen, man. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you know we gonna hold you to it.
Already. Oh, hey, look, 650 mil said, hey, we shoot next month. Already.
Hey, look, that's the cameraman. There it is right there, man. There it is, man.
Shout out to 650. All right, man. Real quick. We're going to move on, but kick your shouts. Have you already kicked your shouts?
I got you, man. Follow me on IG, Almighty XIX, man, on Instagram, man. Make sure y'all tap into that mixtape, Blessing from the Seven, on Apple Music, Spotify. Shout out to all my peoples in the comments, too, man. I appreciate it, man.
All right. It's crazy. It's crazy. Put y'all flames up. The competition is crazy, and it's going to continue. Are we switching vibes? I don't know. Our next competitor is Mr. Larry D. Hawkins. What's happening, family?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Good seeing you again, sir.
As well, man. Blessed to be back. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Look, last time you was here, you ran into that Canadian buzzsaw. Like half of Canada was out here representing. So, good luck with today's show.
Canada, yeah, man. The support was real last time.
It was. Oh, it's real today because I got like 3/4 of Detroit in here. So I hope, man. I know. Look, your luck is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you got the West Coast of Seattle with you or something.
Yeah, man. I hope they're coming out to support me, man. Let's go.
Hey, how you been since the last time? What you been up to?
I've been good, man. Just creating more music, more content, stuff like that. Just kind of getting ready for the summer.
All right. Well, talk to them about this song, this video we about to play, sir.
This song right here is going to be featuring my friend, my bro. His name is Spaceman. The song is called Freak. We did this song in Seattle, Washington on Alki Beach, a nice little scenery. Pretty much, and it's about a guy and a girl once again. Just, want him to be sexual activity, kind of dancing in the club. He sees the girl. He wants to kind of approach her, And so you guys are going to get that from the first half of my lyrics. You guys are going to understand exactly more what we're talking about.
She says they want to ride. Beat demons in your ear. Nice drip, nice sip, fine face, wow. Tell me if you're feeling my way now. Hot sauce drip, call it fuego. If you want it, all you gotta do is say so. Come with me, yeah. She a freak, be my freak, yeah. In the sheets, hold her feet on the beach, yeah. She complete, I'm the one, she with me, like, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, she came in with the glow, I ain't seen her before. She just dancing around, she a freak, not a hoe. Came in smooth with it, in the dudes with her, you sipping with the crew, baby, where are you? Seeing news with you, yeah. I know it's on when we done here. Baby, let's chill, have a little conversation. Vibes going on, yeah, it's too lady. Oh, this is your song, girl, get it. When she back it up, I act a fool with it. We do what we want, it's your life living. Y'all, nice drip, nice sip, fine face, wow. Tell me if you're feeling my way, dawg. Hot sauce drip, call it fuego. If you want it, all you gotta do is say so. Come with me, yeah. She a freak, be my freak, yeah. In the sheets, hold her feet on the beach, yeah. She complete, I'm the one, she with me, like, oh, 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 oh.
Could've been on, my ex been gone. I bought a new bed just for you to bend on. I ain't like the maxes that you can't depend on. Just ride with me till the fucking rim's gone. You raise the bar up in my heart. I'm baiting yourself for life, I break the law. No one like me when I'm doing it. Hello, baby, El Agua. Yours smelling like tuna fish. She think I'm happy, I'm slime. I smile when I get her pointed with. Space fan know what to do with it. Got me ignoring my newer bitch. And you know she repped the 206.
Nice drip, nice sip, fine face, wow. Tell me if you're feeling my way, dawg. Hot sauce drip, call it fuego. If you want it, all you gotta do is say so. Come with me, yeah. She a freak, be my freak, yeah. In the sheets, hold her feet on the beach, yeah. She complete, I'm the one, she with me, like, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
Yo. I said this in the chat. I do not envy anybody who is voting tonight. Bruh, you came with it with the video, the song. Dominique, I know she's representing Detroit. I'm almost certain. She said club banger for sure. You out here, sir. Y'all did that. Who directed that? Who directed it? Because that video was fire.
That's gonna be my guy, Dead Eyes. He actually been doing a lot of people's. He be up in Harlem, New York, so he actually has a lot of good videos with some professional people out there. But yeah, he's real solid with it. I got a couple people doing my productions.
Okay,
that's just one of them.
All right, I'm about to go around the horn real quick and see what these people are talking about. I'm gonna go with you, sir, Mr. Ryan. What you think, man?
Man, that's just a hit record, bro. That's all I can say about that.
I appreciate it.
That's just a hit record. I want to know. The dude was spilling. I want to know what he said about some tuna fish. He threw me off with the tuna fish.
that caught me too.
I gotta get the line real quick.
Man, that's a hit record, man. That's the only way I can really describe that. That's like whoever in the chat said, it's a club banger. It's a hit record. It sounds good. The beat was dope. Your flow was dope. Your boy's flow was dope. It sounds good. Sounds great.
Everything that is as close to perfect as you can get, especially on this show. The visuals, the sounds, everything, the production, all of that was working. Look.
Where'd y'all shoot it
at? We shot it in Seattle, Washington on Alki Beach.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, had to get a nice little scenery going. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
He said dope song.
Yeah.
He's Gunn said instant hit.
Yeah.
Caffrey giving you the crowns.
Hey man, I got more of that. You guys can check me out on Larry D. Hawkins, man. Music everywhere. I'm on all streaming platforms. So wherever you guys listen to, you guys can just search in that name and I'll pop up.
Is that your IG too? Larry D. Hawkins?
Larry D. Hawkins Music is gonna be my IG.
Okay.
Look, the big hater JKL says I'm a hater online and I liked all 3 songs. Hey Ranier, what you got, sir?
You know, I think this one had everything. It had the video, it had the visuals, it had the vibe, and I think the thing that this one had an edge on was the speed. I liked the speed and how it just aligned with the video. Everything was in sync.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
JS1, you the last comment for the night.
Bro, this touched me, yo. In a way, like, it reminded me of how I used to love music back in the day when the visuals were big. It's like you didn't go over the top with the visuals, but it just felt big. You know what I'm saying? That beach vibe. You had the nice whip. You know what I'm saying? You was dressed nice. The shorties in the video was nice. And the song is rocking, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, man, it's hard to decide who's going to win because you just really stepped in the room and dropped your nuts on the whole situation. So shout out to you for that, bro.
He in the doorway in before fold.
You feel me? He really dropped his nuts on the whole situation, bro.
Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit.
Yo, Detroit go crazy in here, but like, dog, you did your thing. You came strong with it. You feel me?
Arizona, Seattle, Detroit. You don't have to vote for your city. You don't have to vote for the person you came here with. You saw what we brought to the table. We do this every week. The indie show will be the judge of that. You get to choose who is going to be the champion. Is it going to be our current person? Look, Meech Almighty won last week. If he wins today, that's 2. Or will somebody take over his spot? He kept the seat warm. Was it for Wonder? Are the ladies going to be like, F what y'all talking about? I'm doing Wonder tonight. That was a pun, my bad. Or is it going to be Larry Hawkins? Larry's already showing y'all how it goes down on the beaches in Seattle. It's your vote. Vote.theindieshow.co. Your vote matters. Real talk. Vote now. I will tell you, look, we're gonna close it before this show is over. So stick around because we still got Mastermind Games. We still got the interview that's coming up next. All right. Vote like somebody's life depends on it. I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for because I can't. It's that hard, but I love it. Hey, stop cheating. No, it's all good. Look, to all the artists, Larry, thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
So much. Meech, thank you so much. If y'all want to stick around in the green room, you can. If you still want to tell people, please tell people to watch this show. Please submit music because we like doing this. Hopefully that you like us when we do this because my whole job is to just spotlight diamonds in the rough. As folks that need to have just a little push so they can expand their Spotify's, all right? Or their CD collection. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank y'all so much.
Hey, let Larry do his shout outs. Let Larry do his shout outs and plug his social medias.
Once again, Larry D. Hawkins, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came through and supported me. Shout out to my partner, QB Bonds Productions. If he's sitting there watching, I know he got some big stuff going on tonight. Shout out to Seattle, Washington. Everybody, again, that's watching, my Instagram is going to be Larry D. Hawkins Music. You can catch me on all streaming platforms. It's going to be at Larry D. Hawkins. YouTube, everything. Once again, Larry D. Hawkins. I thank you for all your support and more music coming soon. Thank you.
All right, there it is. With that said, it is time for one-on-one with Mastermind and Ranier.
Before we go to one-on-one, we got one more commercial we got to play.
Brian, pay the bills. I don't do nothing to host the show.
One time for your mind, it's your man Mastermind. And on Tuesday, January 31st, the Indie Show is back better than ever, and I'm giving away money.
More money.
Well, it's actually sponsorship money, but free money is free money. Come get you some. Every week, one lucky live viewer will have the chance to have cash prizes dropped into their cash apps. How? For every correct answer our guest of the week provides during Mastermind Games, the pot grows. Imagine if they get all 10 questions right. If our guest guesses incorrectly 3 times, I keep the money every dime. Sounds fun, right? Tune in and tap into the Indie Show, all things indie, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on vvclife.com.
Media man's in town.
He's come to save the world, one neighborhood at a time. Media Man.
Sorry, Mike.
Robert Townsend, Marla Gibbs, Eddie Griffin, Robert Guillaume, James Earl Jones, Bill Cosby, and another bad creation. Special appearances by Luther Vandross, Sinbad, Naughty by Nature, Cypress Hill, and Big Daddy Kane.
Stay chilly. Peace them out. Chilly.
Robert Townsend is...
Have a good night, folks.
Meteor Man.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Yes, it's just us. It's me, my homie, Ranier Ding, founder of LLAG Media. Sir, how we doing today, sir?
Pretty good. Having a good night.
Thank you. So let's just get it started. LLAG, Love Life of an Aging Guy. How did you start that website, and how did it become what you do, your whole media empire?
Yeah, so I started off just starting a blog, on WordPress when I was in college. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna talk about my dating life, the bad dates, the good dates, and it eventually just became this space where I was talking about my life. And as an Asian American, talking about dating, it's inherently racial, and so in discussing those things, I met a lot of other people of color who were like, you know what, I'm not an Asian guy, I'm a black man or a black woman, and I experience similar things when it comes to dating. And so that kind of put me on a path towards learning about how other people's experiences are, not just in dating, but in life, in politics, when it comes to culture. And I think in my, mid 20s, I really kind of was woken up by the fact that, you know what, I have like a platform, I have an opportunity to do something more than just like talk about my life. I can actually talk about important issues. I could possibly get involved in these different social issues and possibly make a change. And so, while I was running this platform, I was trying to get into advertising, I was in marketing and branding. And so it just got to a point in my career where I was like, trying to move up the corporate ladder, but I was hitting a ceiling. And then on the side, my page, my brand, my platform was growing even faster than my career. And I got to a crossroads where I was like, you know what? I can keep building up the companies of other rich white men and line their pockets, or I can humble myself and start from scratch and try it out myself, and so that's what I did. 2 years ago, I started my agency, Lag Media, with the focus of, instead of working on brands to sell, chips and cars and whatever, I want to help out specifically brands owned by people of color, because I feel like there are so many of them, so many of these business owners that are just blocked out of the advertising and marketing industry because the industry is very exclusive. And oftentimes the barrier to entry to work with these agencies is really high. You have to make X amount of dollars or millions of dollars just to be served by a small business agency. And so, it left me wondering, like, what happens to the people who are just starting out? What happens to people who are just, starting off with 50 followers or 0 followers? And so I wanted to see if I can merge the things that I've learned in my sort of side hustle, growing my platform, and combine that with my industry experience. And so that's where I am today.
Wow. Were you in the right place at the right time for you to turn this blog into a money-making venture and a, let me see, civil rights advocacy? Is it something that you think anyone can do if they have a blog or a website?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think anybody and everybody should exercise their power to not only talk about different social issues that are pertinent to them, but also just the power of growing your own platform to be able to have your own voice. I mean, whether that's talking about shit that you like and you want to get sponsorships, or because you want to push for change. And so I think for me, though, I did come at a very lucky time when, early 2000s, there weren't a lot of Asian American platforms on social media that were talking about race and politics very candidly. A lot of them were kind of tiptoeing around these issues, but that was something that I was always interested in diving head first. Not to say that I was like the only person, but it just wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And so I definitely joined the conversation early. I think I definitely benefited from that when it came to building up my platform. But again, I think this is something that anybody and everybody can do.
Did your site, as it grew, did it open you up to not only different ideas and thoughts, but what about, let's just call them haters?
Yeah.
Did they come out of the woodwork as well as your spotlight grew?
Yeah,
How
definitely.
do you deal with that?
Yeah, so I mean, on both ends of the extreme. On one hand, having a lot of followers definitely allowed me to, or rather, it forced me to confront different perspectives on life. Sometimes I talk about my own experiences with like racism, and I talk about it from my perspective as an Asian American man or a Filipino American man. But there are so many people who are saying, you know what, my experience is different, or my experience is like this. And coming from I'm a marketer, I love data and I love learning about different people's experiences across a huge range. And I think just talking to so many people, I couldn't ignore the different things that people were saying. I couldn't ignore the fact that people were talking about, colorism or internalized racism or transphobia or homophobia or toxic masculinity, like all these things that, I probably wouldn't have come across if people didn't kind of just throw it in my face, but in a good way. I learned and I grew. But then there's also people who are definitely haters. There's also people who have tried to dox me, people who've tried to send death threats, people who have, consistently harassed me and the people in my community. I got to a point where I think I was so mentally distraught by it all that I remember just like, going to the store, going to Walmart and looking over my shoulders, just like wondering, I don't know if people are going to do shit. I was in Texas and people send you messages and, it's easy to dismiss it, but there's always that thought in the back of your mind, like, I'm in Texas, someone could and totally would do something to me. So it took me a long time to kind of just like unlearn that, So it's definitely a double-edged sword, especially when you're talking about politics. You get really close to this fire, and there's going to be a lot of people who will, burn you.
How close did you get to wanting to quit with the death threats and everything?
Very, very close. Actually, I remember in 2017, 2018, right before I started my agency, I got to a point in my career where I was like, you know what? I'm talking about these things so not prolifically, but so consistently that I can't even distance my name from the fact that I'm talking about these things. And if I'm trying to work at these companies in Texas, like I'm concerned that they're going to look at my post talking about white supremacy and talking about, political revolutions, and they're going to use that against me, and I won't be able to climb within the industry. And that became this fear, ultimately, that didn't really inhibit me too much because I was able to navigate. But, I was like, I got to stop. I can't do this anymore. I can't write and expose myself because, this is just becoming too taxing on my mental health. And I just told myself that I'm going to start an agency because maybe I can do that instead of this. Maybe I can stop talking about these different political issues. But then I think within that span of about a year, I learned that I can't not be me. I can't not talk about these things because I care about it. I care about these different communities. I care about these different social issues. And I just realized that whether I'm working for myself or for another company, my big mouth is always going to talk about these things. And so might as well integrate it into my work and make the best out of it.
I hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the show. And today's special guest is Ranier Meningde. He is the founder of LLAG Media, Love Life of an Asian Guy. Special guest. Very happy to have him on the show today. To me, this is a huge deal. I'm very happy that you're on the show. We're going to talk some more. I'm going to switch gears real quick because it's time for Mastermind Games.
Let the games begin!
All right. So, my wallet is very happy because no one wanted to win this money. This is a call to action. I don't want people to say that I'm a hater. So if there's someone who hasn't played yet, put your Cash App in the chat right now. Right now. Because if not, I'll just give it to orphanage or to Heath Gunn or somebody. All right, so last call. So anyway, while y'all decide if y'all gonna do it or not, this game is called Motion Picture Pages. All right, I am going to put some images on the screen and some emojis. Okay, with the emojis, you need to figure out the answer. The topic is, stop hating, man. Well, let me focus first. The topic is going to be popular websites. Since you have one of the most popular websites out there, you got to use these clues to figure out what the website is. If you'll get $1 for every question that you get correct. All right, sir. If you get 3 strikes, no one gets the money, and I win. I've only won once this season. I'm on a 3-game losing streak. So, hey, okay then. We got some people out here. Shay Diddy, I see you, baby. I see you. Let's go with Shay Diddy. All right, so that's what it is. Shay Diddy is going to be our person. Everybody, all at the last minute, want to be. All right, so 3 strikes, you're out, and I win. And before we start, JKL says, before we start, the Sam Cooke art is fire. So bravo to you. Woo. You got fire Sam Cooke art and great and grits. That's what we learned about you today, sir. You are one of us. We have adopted you. You get your black card. We love you, sir. All right? Are you ready to start this game?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go with the first one. You can get help from the audience if you like, but you also have to say final answer when you give your answer.
Oh, man.
Yes. I'm feeling good about myself. I really am. Okay, JS1.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There's the music.
I don't know. Oh gosh. Because I see that and I see the Korean heart thing, so I have no idea what that means. And then talk, speech, TikTok.
Look in the chat. They out here. Hold on. I got to bring back my homegirl. She created this. She did the graphics for me, so she will let you know if you are correct or not.
Is it TikTok?
So you say TikTok. You want to stick with TikTok because we have.
I said motion picture pages now.
Is in here saying that. Sam Anderson is saying this, and I didn't say movie. I said popular website, sir. Ain't nobody said it's just called motion picture pages. Popular website. You know, so final answer.
I think I say Snapchat.
Oh my gosh. Is it Snapchat?
It is Snapchat.
Thank you, commenters.
I'm not happy about that, but I'll let it slide. We have $1. We have Shay Diddy got $1 so far. All right. There we go. I'm lost and slow tonight. There we go. All right. What is this one?
LinkedIn.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Kia, is he correct?
He's correct. It's LinkedIn.
All right. I'm tired of that noise. All right. Already. This is not looking good. Next question.
I don't. I'm an Android user, so this looks like an Apple. But is that like the vibrate? Something cloud.
Play the music, JS.
SoundCloud. SoundCloud. I think I'll go with SoundCloud.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
You're not. Dang it.
You're right.
Woo!
He's trying to get a hang of this. And you should have, yes. Where were you, Sam? He said iCloud. I would have taken iCloud. Yes, you can. All right. Next one.
Bank of America. Yeah, I guess I'd say Bank of America.
That is correct.
Woo. What? ESPN. Unless there's a website called Balls, then I'll say ESPN.
What's your answer?
ESPN.
You got to say final answer.
Final answer.
Got to be more careful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel much better about it. What's the answer?
The answer is ESPN.
Oh! Wow. That was a total line shot.
That was a great guess.
Strike one.
All right. Wait, didn't he say ESPN? All right, next question.
Okay.
WebMD.
You want to think about that one? Good God, man. Final answer?
Final answer.
You are correct. We have $5 in the bank right now. We have 5 questions left. My man could slip up. He could just choke, and I can keep this money. All right. I'm nervous. I'm nervous right now. Next question. Shay, you don't want this money.
What? Hotel and then female hotel? Airbnb? Shit. Hotels.com? Hotels.com, final answer.
Why?
It is!
Right.
That was my hard one.
Wow.
$6.
Lucky.
$6. Oh, I'm not feeling good. 4 questions left. I need 3 strikes from you, Ranier. Let's go.
Time.com. Final answer. Like Time Magazine.
He said time.com as his final answer. It is not.
Strike 2.
No, that's strike 1. He got ESPN. That was TikTok.
Oh, that one was TikTok. Oh, okay. I had a feeling.
I'm feeling good. We got 3 questions left. I just need you to just choke on these next 2. All right? All right.
I want to say Amazon because of the A through Z, because I know that's like a key thing about their logo, but a smile. What? All right, I think if I were to say Amazon, I feel like I'm going to be totally fucking wrong. Oh man, I feel good about it. I think I'll just say Amazon. That's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm running in blank. Final answer.
I got to hear those special words.
Final answer.
He said Amazon for that picture. Kia.
Woo!
I just knew you was gonna miss this one. You are correct. The A to Z with the little smiley face. If you've never noticed that on your Amazon packages, people, take a look. You will see that the arrow goes from the A to the Z and makes a smiley face. We are in trouble. We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We have $7. What's this one?
Facebook, final answer.
Man, Charlotte going home with some money. Let's see if he can lose this one. Yes, correct. That is correct. I'm not happy about this. I lose again, and we still got one left. JKL's got Amazon right. Shay Diddy got Amazon right. Sam Anderson said the Alphabet Company. That is terrible. Shay Diddy, you got some money coming, but is it going to be a lot? Last question. Can she go home with some cash? What is it?
Airbnb. Final answer. Yep, Airbnb.
I heard what you said. Look, tell them the answer, man. It's Airbnb. Congratulations to Jay Diddy or whoever it was. Take that. You got $9 coming your way. Thank you so much for playing Mastermind Games. Look. Show your man some love. Look. Ranier won it for you. I'm not happy. I'm not. That was a good. Yes, it was. This was a massacre, sir. How do you continuously hate doing this part of the game? Congratulations. We're gonna send you some money. Look. Oh, look the comments. Jay Diddy said, going to book an Airbnb with my money. Y'all got jokes. Congratulations. Hopefully no one wins my money next week. Hopefully they're terrible at these games. But congratulations once again to Shay Diddy and my man Ranier. You did a great job. We're gonna switch back. We're gonna switch back to one-on-one.
Yeah. Before we switch back to one-on-one, Shay Diddy, when he sends you your cash, please do me the favor. Please make a video, letting people know, and just send it to us, letting people know that, you won cash on Mastermind Games, and to tell people to tune in. We would just super appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the game.
My man Meech putting in messages. He said, "You gonna need a GoFundMe in a minute, Mastermind. They breaking them pockets." Yes, they are, and that's why this is a great moment to talk about sponsorship. You can sponsor each one of these segments, and especially if you sponsor the Mastermind game. Not only will we make you a commercial, but your name will be in the game itself. We'll have your logo or whatever. So every time we put a card up, you see your logo. You'll be associated with whatever segment that it is. So we'll tell you about sponsorships later on in the show. I want to go back and interview my man Ranier. And you're welcome, Shay. One-on-one. Hey, I'm gonna keep you. Hey, so I'm gonna switch gears real quick. Since you are a businessman, it's time for Indie University. All right.
Yeah, I can't wait to show this one off. Bam.
There you go. So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. It's all entrepreneur related. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Someone watching this interview right now may be contemplating starting their own business. What advice would you give them, sir?
I'd say that they first need to establish both what it is that they are naturally interested in their free time. Like when you're not doing work, what do you gravitate towards? What are you mainly focusing that attention in? And then figure out how you can combine both of your passions, different opportunities there are to possibly make money. And I'd say really just first investigate where that vision is first. I think ultimately having a sense of what you want to do will ensure that that first step is actually intentional, as opposed to, all right, I'm just gonna find whatever I can do to make money real quick. I think it's better to just start from within.
Great answer. All right. Next question. How do you get the world to notice you and your business? What's your marketing strategy?
I think it depends on every single person, whether you're a politician, if you're a politician versus a musician, your strategies can be totally different. I think the first thing you have to do after knowing yourself is who are you actually talking to? I think probably the aspect that people ignore the most is doing market research, figuring out like what is the mind of the people that you're trying to get their attention. You know, are they interested in music? Are they interested in conversation? Are they interested in free stuff? You know, you need to be able to pinpoint what their demographics are, what their psychographics are, because you need to be able to create something customized for them. Nobody wants to feel like they're just getting one out of a million. They want to feel like something is personalized.
Nice. All right. It's the Indian University. Next question. Question 3. If you had the chance to do it all over again, would you do anything differently?
Yeah, you know, I would say that I might have started YouTube earlier. I might have started doing video earlier. I think I got discouraged because I think early YouTube was just infested with a lot of like red pill, racist people. And so I think talking about social issues back then, it wasn't as, I'd say, safe as it is now. We can kind of talk about whatever. So, but I probably would have tried to weather the storm and try to start a YouTube channel, see how it would have ended up by now.
Nice. Number 4. What's the toughest lesson you've learned from starting your own business?
I'd say the importance of knowing which clients to actually say yes and no to. I think when you're starting off, you're so hungry to get the sale, hungry to get that first or second client. And it's understandable, you know, you're trying to feed yourself, you're trying to stay afloat. But I think having the power to say no and turning down work is sometimes more important than being able to say yes. There are a lot of times where you pick up a client and they kind of ring you around. And so I think it's important to be able to exercise that autonomy to just say, you know what, I can choose who I want to work with. And I think that's really powerful.
All right. Last question. Kia, Renee, read this one.
What's the misconception about owning your own business that people need to know the truth about?
I think a lot of people feel like starting a business is this thing that you can do passively, that this is a passive income activity, but it's not. I mean, you're wearing all of the hats, you're making all the hats, and I think you need to be able to be realistic about the fact that, especially if you're just starting out, you're not going to be able to pay for an assistant, an accountant right away, and you need to learn how to do a lot of that stuff. And I think the discomfort of realizing that you don't know that stuff is the indication that you need to spend a little bit more time on it. It's weird and it might feel out of place, especially if you're not great at math or if you're not really organized, but you have to learn that as a skill, especially as a business owner.
And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. My man Ranier just killing it in every segment. That was some good stuff. Anybody in the chat room, do y'all have any questions? Do you have any questions for him, Kia?
No, I'm just enjoying listening to all of this and taking it all in. This is a different type of guest. We haven't had this before.
This is what we do. This is the Indie Show, and I appreciate him being on the show today. Is there something that you haven't covered that we haven't said that you wanted to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I think the resounding message that I try to tell people, especially people who are creative, people who are starting personal brands, don't underestimate how much flexibility you have in your platform. You know, there are people out here who are transforming their YouTube pages into full-fledged businesses, and you're seeing people who are competitive against big name brands. This wasn't the case about 10 years ago. And I think we're now in a climate where starting a business could be relatively free. Like, you can just start a TikTok page and that becomes the foundation of your business. And so I think if you have an idea, if you feel like there's something that you want to communicate with the world, don't wait to feel like you're in the perfect moment, because that perfect moment doesn't exist. I think the only perfect thing that you can do is just improve by like 1% every day, just little by little. Don't have to have these big, huge wins, and just aim for learning. Don't aim for wild success or virality. Just do you, be happy doing that, and just continue to get better at the things that you naturally like, and the money will come.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my guest, Ranier Meningi. Make sure y'all check out his website, Love Life of an Asian Guy. JS1, you know what to do. It's time for the last word.
Give me just a second. I love that music.
All right, this is how we end the show. We like to do our very last word. Kia Renee, I'm happy to have you on today. What's your last word?
Shout out to all the guests that come on the show, Mastermind. You really bring some quality guests in, and I love it. Shout out to all the contestants that come in week after week, because it's not easy, having everyone listen to your music and critique it and take it all in. That's a part of their art. And then shout out to Mastermind and JS1 for putting a lot of love into this show. We on season 3.
4.
On season 4, sorry. Woo.
Yeah.
I hope that y'all can see the changes and the love that's being put into the show. Mastermind puts a lot of work into the show behind the scenes. JS1 has been amazing with the graphics. I love being here.
Thank you. Let me bring him back, my man, Ryan Lionheart. Thank you for sticking around, sir. Thank you for being a part of the show. What's your last word? Oh, hold on.
See if I got, he got to unmute himself. Yeah, for whatever. Yeah.
What's your last word?
Hey, man, shout out to everybody that tuned in. Yo, shout out to our guest, man. And hey, man, we so appreciate you sharing your business information, having fun with us. I know it'd be crazy you coming into a show, and sometimes people don't know what to expect, but I hope you had fun. Yo, shout out to Kia Renee, shout out to all the musicians, and I want to tell people right now, if you're listening, if you want to support the show, you just go to patreon.com/VVC Life. We got 2 levels. We got a bunch of levels, but you can advertise your business from $50 to $100. And all of the Patreon levels have merch attached to them. So if you sign up right now, you know what I'm saying, if you stay for 3 months, merch automatically gets mailed to your house. Everything from hoodies to t-shirts to posters to stickers. We got all types of stuff coming in the mail. So sign up right now on Patreon, support everything we got going on, and be a part of the whole show experience. And every dollar you give probably gonna get given out to somebody else every time we play Mastermind games.
I need it. My pocket's hurting. Look, it was fun in the beginning, but I need a sponsor. All right, Ryan, kick your shots. Last word.
Oh man, just want to say thanks for having me, Mastermind. Just like to say peace and blessings to everybody on the show today, everybody that tuned in. It was nice meeting everybody on the show. For artists, keep going for doing what you're doing, and for everybody here, keep doing what you led to do. Ranier, keep doing what you led to do, brother. Everybody here, everybody's got a calling. It's something that's inside you that you're led to do, and it's important. Everybody here is worth something, and everybody counts. Everybody's word counts. One of the things about Contraband and is I have a logo that's a microphone, and really the whole message of that is for everybody to be heard. So keep doing what you're doing, keep being heard, and shout out to my lovely wife Kafria. Tomorrow we celebrate our 15th anniversary, and
happy anniversary! 15, that's what I'm talking about. Kafria, that's what's up.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody. God bless, peace and blessings. Keep doing your thing, everybody. Keep moving forward, no matter what.
Thank you, brother. My man Ranier.
I'm following everybody. I got to make sure I'm following. What is it? Kiara.
Kia Renee all day.
Kia
Ranier, somebody want to know how can they get in contact with you? What's your IG?
Yes, if you want to follow me on IG, you can just type in the LLAG at Instagram, Facebook. I'm over on YouTube at Lag Media. Just type in LLAG. You can find me pretty much TikTok, Facebook, everywhere.
All right, so keep your shouts. What's your last word, brother?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who invited me here, everybody who's a part of this show. It's been awesome. Everyone's really kind. All the artists are fantastic. I had a lot of, it was just a very warm welcome, and I want to shout out the whole community from the Indie Show.
Thank you, brother. Man, I shout out you. You are awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Keep doing what you're doing because your platform is awesome. When I came across it, I was just like, yo, this is something I need to hang around for a while. And one day you were just like, hey, well, if you got platforms, share it. And I actually shared mine. You went and watched the show and was like, yo, this is very good. And so after that, blew my mind. So I invited you. You was like, yeah, already. I got your back. Understand that. You are part of the family, sir. Have a great 2023. Keep on doing great jobs.
Hey,
and
quick, I just want to say, let's give Mastermind his flowers, y'all, because everybody knows. Because everybody knows that whoever, if you deal with Mastermind, if you deal with this brother, you know how he never makes you feel like you're not on the radar. He makes everybody feel worth something. Everybody knows that. I don't really have to explain it to everybody that's on here. So big shout out to you, Mastermind, because just appreciate you always making people feel worth something, man. Because sometimes you don't feel like you're seen, but you always make people feel loved, make people feel seen, and make people feel acknowledged. It's almost choking me up because you don't really, it's very rare that you cross paths with people like this that make you feel loved and appreciated. So love you, brother. Salute to you, brother. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, with that said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. February was a great month for the show. Great guests, great music. We're going to keep it going in March. So y'all stay tuned. Follow all these people. And just, if you enjoyed the show, come back next week. All right. I love y'all. One time for your mind. It's your man, Mastermind. Oh,
I was just about to say something.
Yeah, the vote is over. JS1, who won the vote?
The vote today. Hold on, let me move it to the side
so
y'all can see.
Vote. Look at that.
Man, Larry Hawkins is in. It's 27%, but Meech Almighty 1995 has officially won again.
Detroit, stand up. That's 2 in a row. Larry, you tried. That's what I'm talking about. Man, look, the bounce back, the second chance episode is going to be fire. But congratulations to Meech. We'll see him again next week. Can he go 3 in a row? All right, we are out of here. Y'all have a great night. The after show is next. Tune in to the after show. Me and JS1, we're about to do it. If you want to get in, let us know. Peace.
Hey.
Hey, yo, it's about that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastermind.
The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we envy, ain't no canceling this.
And I'm gone. The Indie Show with Mastermind.